City of Stevens Point Special Plan Commission meeting, recorded September 18, 2023.
Call the special City Plan Commission meeting to order. Can I get a roll call, please?
Weeza.
Here.
Kneebone.
Here.
Arnson's excused Beacom.
Here.
Cooper's excused Rice.
Here.
Schuler.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We do. And we have one item on our agenda that it requires action. The first one is the report of the September 7th, 2023 Plan Commission. Those meeting minutes were attached in your packet. Can I get a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Beacom. Discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? And those are approved. Item number 3 is a request from the City of Stevens Point for a site plan review to erect a memorial on an unaddressed parcel off Clark Street. Parcel identified in your packet consistent with Chapter 23.01 Sub 11. This was brought to our attention by Director Karnowski that it is indeed a state requirement that the Plan Commission review any memorials or tribute monuments. Therefore, you're seeing this now so we can comply with state law. We do have a bit of a presentation, I assume, from just Chief Moody? Or is Tracy going to jump up there too?
Just Chief.
Right here, don't worry.
Yes.
Chief Cuso would have been here. He is busy currently constructing the aforementioned memorial. Either that or he's on vacation in Tennessee. I don't recall which.
Hand chiseling.
Go ahead, Chief.
All right, sounds good. Well, good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is J.B. Moody. I'm the chief of the Stevens Point Fire Department, and I am a member of the Guns and Hoses Committee. So with that, Guns and Hoses is going to put together, the committee is going to put together a little presentation for you tonight on the military memorial that we would like to erect down in the Piffner Park area. So,
Should have had a slideshow. I apologize to the commission and people watching because, you know what? I didn't start the Zoom meeting. Stand by.
okay.
I don't know that anybody's going to be joining us, but
They're here.
I forgot to do that. At least the response time still fall within 4 minutes. City staff, that's not what I want. Did you create a meeting, Ryan?
That's the correct meeting. Yes, quick start.
Why did it say city staff?
Because that's how we
that's your
have
title. My fault. Starting it again.
Better than county staff.
Staff infection. I'm going to give it just a minute because I don't think the Jesus. That's cool.
To infinity and beyond.
I won't be able to read that presentation even with my glasses on at
The
this
old
point.
infinity screen. I just want to give it a minute in case anybody is signing on. And then I'll go, if nobody signs on, I don't have to, yes, someone named Madden, K. Madden. All right, so now I have to share the screen, and I'm sharing the presentation. My apologies, Chief, carry on.
Okay, sounds good. So with that, the Guns and Hoses Committee was trying to figure out how we wanted to show our appreciation to other veterans in the local area as well, since this, the Guns and Hoses annual softball game has been such a success in raising money. So in July of 2022, the committee came up with a way to not only honor those who have served, but those who are currently serving or ultimately paid the ultimate sacrifice. In June of 2023, we reached out to Hartle Monument to begin the conceptual design of what that would look like moving forward, and we wanted to create a monument to represent all members of the armed forces. So there's been some discussion, and many of you know that certain parks or certain things honor certain time frames in our history, whether that's the Civil War, World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and so on, up until the current days. and some also honor specific people. What we wanted to do is we wanted to honor everyone. And so what we did was we decided, well, in order to do that, we needed to start with that conceptual design. And with that, we needed to figure out how much it was going to cost to be able to put that monument together. We were going to have to figure out how we were going to achieve that goal. And again, with that, I want to give some credit to the people involved, reaching out to some of these people that individually made huge contributions to this monument and to our community. Also, we tried to figure out where we would like to put the monument with the help of the Park and Recs director and many other local veteran agencies in the area. What we were able to come up with was a concept that would be about 15 feet in width or length. The width would actually be 14 inches, and the height of the monument was about 6.5 feet. If you go down to the next slide, again, we want to talk about those who helped contribute and to make this successful. Without these people here named on the screen, this would not be possible. And so again, we want to thank them for their participation in helping out with the financial aspects of this monument. We started with a preliminary sketch, and if you want to skip right down to the next slide, what we did is we had a law enforcement member kneeling on one side and a firefighter kneeling on the other. What you will see is you will see all armed force branches depicted in the center with an American flag stating dedicated to all the men and women who have served in the war and peace for our great nation. Again, we want to honor all of those individuals. And on the bottom, it says, "We will never forget." What that's signifying is the men and women of the law enforcement and the fire and EMS communities here in the local area will never forget the sacrifices that these men and women paid in order to give us what we currently have today. So as we get...
Recording in progress.
Again, as we continue down further in the presentation, we can go right on to the next slide. You'll see that on the back side, again, we put the donors by name and then donated by the support of the Guns and Hoses event. Something that could be erected for all time to be able to recognize those members of the armed forces, veterans, disabled veterans, people who had served, who are currently serving, and again paid that ultimate sacrifice. If we scroll down, we talked about many different places that we could erect this monument and place it. There were a few options that we looked into a little bit closer, and after some long discussions and great consideration and talking with Parks and Rec and getting the approval from the Parks Commission, we've decided on this location, basically the gateway to the west side of the city as you come in across the bridge. Obviously, we know Admiral Grant's Park is on one side of the bridge. We would like to add this to the Piffner Park side of the bridge. And we talk about how significant it is in the location. Well, what better place to put this than the gateway to the west side of the community, having other parks over there as well, signifying other members or other significant military time, places and people in time through that military career, their careers and history. Also, what better place to have it than Piffner Park when we celebrate our July 4th fireworks and our ceremonies down there every 4th of July over the Riverfront Rendezvous time. Also, we have our Memorial Day services down there at the band shell where the men and women of both, again, the law enforcement and fire and EMS sides come in full dress and support those time-honored traditions and supporting all those people who have ultimately paid that ultimate sacrifice on Memorial Day. So we thought this would be a great location to put this. Again, it has gone in front of the Parks Commission with approval and bringing it forward to this committee to be able to, again, move this forward even further. With this, if this is approved this evening, we are looking to do the actual erection of the monument or the memorial early October with the unveiling as well. So this would happen fairly quickly. Any questions? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Anything to add?
No. Thanks, Brad.
Firefighter, paramedic Schultz or Shabilsky, anything to add?
She did a great job.
Perfect. Then with that, I will move approval of the site plan review to erect a memorial at the unaddressed parcel on Clark Street.
Second.
Discussion there. Hearing and seeing none, I think we can do a voice vote. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? And that is approved. Our agenda is exhausted, and we are adjourned at
6:42.
6:42.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.